Greetings, Assalamualaikum. We are members of the Manusia group, and in this video, we are going to discuss on the topic of quality of education during COVID-19. The COVID-19 outbreak has been going more than a year, and it has severely impacted people all around the world. From an educational standpoint, students and lecturers in many institutions have had to deal with online teaching and learning. Online learning has both benefits and drawbacks. The impact of COVID-19 outbreaks on learning media changed dramatically. Previously, practically all learning was done in class by the teacher. This situation causes teachers to adjust to students learning from via online media. Because the resources are not yet available completely, converting face-to-face classroom learning to online media is a difficult task. During the COVID-19 epidemic, a gadget and a stable internet connectivity will be critical for online learning. Without these items, it will be quite tough for students to learn and join online classes. But the most important question is, what are the advantages and the disadvantages of joining online classes during COVID-19? Is there any ways to prevent unwanted situations during online learning? And these questions are critical in determining the quality of education during the present COVID-19 epidemic. We will continue to discuss these issues.
The first advantages is you will develop important skills such as self-discipline and self-motivation. For self-discipline, the policy is based on the principle of Islam derived from the Al-Quran and also the teachings of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. As a Muslim, we are expected to behave with self-discipline and conduct ourselves in every situation. For example, when you make sure to wake up early for your online class without skipping it, as well as making sure that all the projects and assignments are done on time. As for the self-motivation, is that through the online classes, we are required to motivate ourselves to get through the day, as we know that it is not as easy as the physical classes. Plus, as a Muslim, we need to possess a positive mindset because every word that we say or think of is considered as dua. Lastly, by doing this, it will also be beneficial to your health, souls, and energy.
Okay, so I'll be talking on the advantageous side of online education. For the very first advantages is time flexibility. Studying online lets us do anything freely in a good way. For example, when the prayer time comes, for Muslim students, they can just leave immediately whatever he or she was doing and can get ready for the prayer. But it is preferable if we inform the teacher or the lecturer so that they will know. If we compare with face-to-face education, it is pretty tough to convince the teacher or lecturer to leave for a moment to pray, because that they might think we might miss a lot of things during the time we are away. Another advantages of online education is affordability. Studying online reduces our financial usage. This is because online learning eliminates the cost points of student transportation, student meals, and most importantly, real estate. Additionally, all the course or study materials are available online, thus creating a paperless learning environment which is more affordable while also being beneficial to the environment. In addition, it's normal we as human beings have the urge to purchase unimportant things. In Islam, Muslims are warned in the Quran to be on guard against greed. A Muslim should not save and hoard great sums of money, but should distribute it to those who are in need of it.
Now, I'm going to speak about the two of the main points caused by the bad side of quality of education in COVID-19, and that is no time to ourselves. As students aren't allowed to go to school because to protect themselves from catching the virus, basically preventing them, majority of schools, institutions, and universities/colleges have moved to online teaching, or you could say, e-learning. This has affected the quality of education to the bad side because many students are now less motivated to attend online classes as they are not physical anymore. And in a result would cause two main things to the students. First being the increase of stress and pressure because they're being overwhelmed with different assignments and projects by their teachers and lecturers, which in return, of course, will put more weight and tension onto them. And secondly, with online classes, students are mainly looking at their screen for a long period of time every day. And because they're very busy dealing with all the stress, along with their homework and assignments, they aren't able to have any leisure or resting time to themselves. This will certainly affect their mental health and relationship with Allah, as they don't have the time to do things that will please Allah, such as praying, as they keep missing prayers, or reading the Quran to calm their soul. This again, all because of the amount of stress and pressure, plus not being able to have free time as they're trying to keep up with their assignments and online classes. Now, I'll be passing to my other teammate to explain more about it.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Manusia. I would like to talk about the disadvantages and bad quality of online education. Due to this pandemic of COVID-19, students are not allowed to go to schools and they are learning virtually at home. So whenever the teacher gives them the assignments, homeworks, and also do some test examination, some of the students take this advantage to do plagiarism and cheating. So what is plagiarism? Plagiarism is when we presenting someone else's work or ideas with or without their consent by incorporating it in our work without full acknowledgement. For example, students copy and paste from the internet and without citing the material. And also students take over their friends' work without discussion. Okay, so Sheikh Abdul Aziz Ibn Baz said that a Muslim's property is not permitted to be taken by the others without his consent. So means that we cannot take others' work. So the next one, cheating. Cheating is that when we get answers or information from other sources or people illegally. So for example, we cheat on online tests and examination. So the Prophet, peace and blessing of Allah upon him, said that the one who cheats or deceives us is not one of us. So means that in Islam, Islam teaches us not to cheat but guide and share the people who need help. So there are several ways to prevent plagiarism and also cheating. So the first one, students must not share or copy work with their friends online. And also remind ourselves that plagiarism and cheating is a sin to be tempted in this wrongdoing. And also the last one, students need to guide friends who are asking for help and not give them the actual answer. It is because later on, if you give the actual answer to them, they will keep asking you and they will keep find you to get to have the answers. So we need to guide them, not to give them the actual answers. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
We are now living in a world filled with technologies, and now, having met with the coronavirus, everyone of every age is to do everything using technology, especially in education. And to us Muslims, it means more knowledge is to be obtained by us, as Allah encourages and loves when His Ummah are keen on gaining new knowledge. And it's true that it's not all cupcakes and rainbows the moment we are met with COVID-19, but all in all, everything happens for a reason, and it is our duty as Muslims to try and make the best out of everything in line with the Al-Quran and Al-Sunnah. And it is crucial to note that the individuals who do not make knowledge and science as the main elements in their lives, it's possible that they could end up being scammed or tricked by other people. Plus, having to take part in education safely at home means less chance for us to be infected by the horrendous disease. As the Prophet Muhammad had advised on quarantine, quote unquote, "If you hear an outbreak of plague in a land, do not enter it. If the plague outbreaks out in a place while you are in it, do not leave that place." At times, affliction inevitably comes our way, and with that, the Al-Quran teaches Muslims to see life's difficult circumstances as a test, as they are temporarily hardships to strengthen us. Ergo, that concludes everything. We truly hope that this presentation has served its purpose to help us all to be a better person in order to reserve ourselves a good place in heaven, inshallah. Assalamualaikum and thank you.